And political analyst and co-founder of Re Militari, Ruslan Trad, joins us from Sofia, Bulgaria. Ruslan, one thing that we've seen amid all of these talks, amid all of these attempts at diplomacy and multiple threats, it remains that no one, it seems, aside from Vladimir Putin himself, knows what exactly his plan is on the border with Ukraine.
Yes, absolutely. Every of the talks we are witnessing for the past few weeks is, how to say, it's dead end. I mean, every talk right now is useless because on the ground we have every sign of movement of troops and escalation on every kind of this, how to say, hybrid war, because the war is already here, but not in the main meaning of people understand under this word. I mean, we have two realities. One reality is of reality of Germany and France and Visegrad 4, where the Putin have support, silent support, and the other realities of Poland and Baltic countries and also the Ukrainian forces, which are totally against every talk, including Normandy 4, because Ukrainian troops are currently facing provocation almost every day. This is the hidden part of the story. The not big provocation, but enough to provoke something huge. So the talks right now are only part of the diplomatic measures and diplomatic talks, but on the ground we have movement of troops, which is the important part of the story.
Sure, sure. Very good point, Ruslan. And also today, we just saw the announcement among the UK, Poland, and Ukraine that they're going to start working on a trilateral security pact. What would that mean? What could that look like in your view?
Recently, Ukraine signed few deals with other countries, including Turkey and Azerbaijan, and now Poland is willing to send better equipment and even anti-aircraft weapons, which is important because for now, what we see from the Western partners of Ukraine, it is mostly, how to say, soft weapons. Ukraine needs some deals, some support, better support, and this is just part of this measure from Kiev. And Poland is willing because Poland is know very well what is meaning when Russia is trying to provoke escalation in the region. Don't forget about, for example, Transnistria, and don't forget about Belarus, because right now we have also movement of troops on the Belarusian side of the Ukrainian border. And this is important thing when we are speaking about talks.
Right, and something that we've seen growing in the past several weeks are the statements by multiple countries now, European countries, that the sanctions that they would impose on Russia would be unlike anything we've seen before. That has to be a pretty good deterrent, wouldn't you say, to Vladimir Putin?
Sanctions are, yes, they are good economic tool, but sanctions are not winning wars. Nor words. I mean, right now, Russia is building a very successful alliance with Iran and China.
Yes.
And in this unofficial alliance, we can count Venezuela and other countries, including in Africa, where we see another front, by the way, for the European powers. In the background, on the background of Ukrainian crisis, we have another front in Middle East and Africa. And European powers should understand that we have no only problem in Ukraine. We have a wide front with the Russians because they are very well in playing like that. I mean, sanctions are really, this is a pressure over Kremlin, but when you have friends like China, you should be not so worried about such sanctions. And yes, I mean, this is economic too, but the war is different thing.
Yeah, great points, Ruslan. Always good to talk to you. Thank you.